Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about an upcoming Chapter 2 announcement and my personal opinions of what I'd like to see come to this new update. Alongside the announcement of the Metallica event, Clam, one of the owners of Apeirophobia, announced that there will be a new Chapter 2 announcement next week. This post was made 3 days ago, meaning we should be getting the announcement this week. There was no set day, but between now and Friday is a good estimate of when we'll get the news about Chapter 2. As for what they'll announce, there isn't any real clue of what it might be. Maybe an official release date, an update trailer, a new entity, level, who knows. But I want to use this video as a way of talking about what I hope to see in this new chapter. Starting with our character. Now at first, I thought maybe a good way to start this new chapter would be with a new protagonist. A new story that eventually links up with the Chapter 1 story, with the first 5 levels being with our new character and the next 5 picking up right where we left off in Chapter 1. But after some more thought, this would be kind of hard to make sense, considering eventually these two characters would have to meet, and at that point, who would we be playing as? So instead, I think Chapter 2 should pick up right where we left off in level 16. As of right now, we don't know what happened to the mutated Howler, the level, or even ourselves. If you played the most recent update, you'll know that Chapter 1 ended with us setting the mutated Howler on fire and then our character collapsing shortly after. I think Chapter 2 could start off with us escaping from level 16, running through the level as it's on fire, desperately searching for the exit. Now you might ask, why would we be running through a level on fire? Well, considering we set the entity on fire and collapsed shortly after, it would give the fire time to spread throughout the level, eventually forcing us to find an exit. Of course, Chapter 2 could just start with us in a new level, but that would leave some unanswered questions. What happened to the level? How did we escape? Why did we collapse? But besides our character's development, another thing I'd like to see in Chapter 2 is more unique level objectives and more unique entity mechanics. Currently, the most common objective in the game is to find an item or items and find the exit. This can be shown through keys, plushies, and even paintings. I love what they did with level 16 and its new objective, and I hope we can see more unique stuff like that throughout the next chapter. It's something that's really needed. Another thing I'd like to see is more unique entity mechanics. Out of the last 4 new entities we received, 2 of them had a teleport mechanic, 1 had a set pathway, and 1 was the standard hostile entity. But like I said before, I love what they did with the new level 16, requiring us to lure the entity to the trap, which is something I hope we can see more of in the future. One of my own ideas for an entity is luring it with sound. It acts a bit similar to how the mutated Howler does, except instead of luring it to a trap, you lure it to areas you can't access. For example, let's say there's a wall or something blocking your way that you can't cross over. You can lure the entity with sound, causing it to charge at you, and before reaching you, you move out of the way, allowing it to destroy whatever was on your path, and therefore letting you to continue on. Like I said, it has the same lure aspect as the mutated Howler, but instead makes it more dangerous and more useful. But that's just some of the things I hope for Chapter 2. Let me know what you'd like to see in the new chapter below. And if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing because I post everything and anything Apeirophobia related. Anyways, stay tuned for next upload. Bye!